Hey guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're having a great day. So guys, Consensus 2018 has officially started yesterday, and there's a lot of informative talk going on from the mainstream companies, mainstream people from government talking about the benefit of the blockchain, how this technology can change the world, how this technology can disrupt many traditional businesses. So the talk is going on, and you can go ahead and watch the live session on CoinDesk website. So you can have the live session. You don't need to pay $2,000 for the ticket. I know that is insane, and over 17 million of money these people have made just by selling tickets. So yeah, market will have, I think, a positive impact, and the sentiment of market will definitely, turn bullish, and people will talk about the blockchain and cryptocurrency after this event. It won't happen in day or two or three. It may take some time, maybe after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, maybe in coming weeks and months, we can see the impact of the consensus. So yeah, stay focused and keep looking for the coins, who are talking on the stages in the consensus. So guys, in today's video, I will talk about an upcoming ICO called Fantom Foundation. So I have covered this ICO on my channel, I think a week or a couple of weeks back. Although it was not detailed video, so I ask you to keep this coin on radar and try to get whitelisted, and try to follow their Telegram and the announcement. So in today's video, we'll try to deep dive in the Fantom ICO, and we'll see whether it is profitable to buy in ICO or not. So before I move on, guys, again, this should not be taken as financial advice, because I am not a financial advisor. So if you have to put your hard-earned money, please do your own research, because crypto market, and especially the ICO investment, is high risky, and you may lose all of your money. So let's get started, guys. So the Fantom is the world's first DAG-based smart contract platform that solves the issue of scalability and confirmation time of the existing blockchain technology. So basically, guys, if I talk about from mainstream adoption point of view, mass adoption point of view, we are still in the earliest stages, and it's not that easy for average person to use blockchain to transact using cryptocurrencies. If we really need to have mass adoption, we have to scale the existing blockchain technology. There are various projects working on scaling solutions. There are various terms and technologies are being used for the scaling, like sharding, like we have side chains for the scaling of Ethereum, like we have Raiden network, we have Zilliqa for the using sharding tech to have more speed, more TPS, transaction per second. So these are some of the cool technologies which are being worked out to have scaling. So the new kid in the town is Fantom Foundation. Its core principle is to scale blockchain so that we can have mass adoption. So guys, this project is based out of South Korea. If you go back and look at the history, there were many great projects came out of South Korea. And in the Western world, there is not enough information, enough data to analyze the idea of the project, the core value of the project. So what happened in Icon case, there were no hype, there were no talk about the Icon in Western world. However, when Icon came in the market, it surprised everyone. It gave like 100 times gain in no time. Within 2 months, I think it delivered 100 times gain, and people were shocked and surprised. So this happens, guys. In South Korea, there are people, keep their profile low, and there is language barrier. People profile, they have profile in Korean language, so most of the people from Western world don't understand and don't have much data to have their analysis. So, guys, let's see what Fantom is trying to do. So, like I said, Fantom is trying to scale the blockchain, and if you see here, they are looking for 300,000 transaction per second. They are trying to compare here, and again near zero cost. So there will be zero cost. Like in Ethereum, if we send a transaction, or if in Bitcoin, the transaction fee is really high, but they are saying that there will be like almost zero cost if you transact using Fantom technology. They have instant payment, like unlike those of EOS and Cardano. Transaction on the Fantom platform are executed with instant confirmation. So yeah, here they have written that they are trying to do infinite scalability. As more nodes participate in the network, its processing capability increases. It's completely open source, completely public. So it's public blockchain, guys. The Fantom platform is open sourced for transparency and trust. Here is the diagram, guys. If you're a coder, programmer, I'm not a hard coder, or I'm not a programmer, guys. I'm from business side. So yeah, you can go ahead and see their GitHub pages. There is some development going on. They have posted some of their codes recently, so you can go ahead and check their GitHub page. If I talk about from technology point of view, improved version of a DAG model for speed and infinite scalability. So they have something called Opera chain, like we have smart contracts in Ethereum. So instead of blocks, like Opera chain processes a list of events with no rights, modify previous confirmed transaction. Here is, so they are using something called Lechesis protocol. So this is something new and very unique, guys. So using this protocol, they are integrating DAG, DAG-based protocols into dApps and infrastructure. So transactions are confirmed with a DAG to maintain consensus within the decentralized Fantom network. Yeah, so moving on, guys. So they have their white paper. You can go ahead and read the white paper. So here's their roadmap. So there is some negatives, I would say, because their roadmap is pretty long and the product development is in too early stage as of now. So they do not have working product. They do not have prototype as of now, and that is very discouraging, for the people like me, because we really need to try our hands on their beta, alpha, testnet, to see whether they could deliver on their promise or not. But yeah, so they do not have a prototype, they do not have working product. So basically they will have their token generation. So the sale, public sale will happen in June. So on June 15, they will have their sale. And then they have Q3 2018. They are having middleware layer, and then Q1. So in Q1, I think they are coming up with the beta launch. So I have read somewhere that they are coming with beta in Q4 this year. So yeah, that I don't know what's true. But yeah, so they will have their what you call beta in Q1 2019, and here is the main thing. So they will have their mainnet in Q3 2019. That is very long, guys. If you see, blockchain industry or cryptocurrency industry, it is moving on a faster pace. Every day we have newer technology, newer solutions, and it's very hard to compete. And having the roadmap, year long or more than year long, it's kind of red flag for me. But having said that, guys, look at some other projects. Look at EOS. So EOS is having 1 year long ICO that is still going on. And if you look at the EOS market cap, guys, it's big. It's sucking all the volume. Look at the EOS market cap. So EOS ranked number 5 without having prototype, without having a working product. So they are sitting at like 12 billion. If I talk about Icon. When Icon came, it was just an ERC20. It's an ERC20. They are coming up with their token swap now. I think they are launching with their mainnet, and they are in they've been trading for last 6 months, more than 6 months. So yeah, Icon, EOS. So these are some examples. They don't have working product, and they still manage to do very well. So let's look more, guys. Why I'm interested in this project, why I like this project, because I've seen the immense the hype. It's kind of building slowly. Out of South Korea, I was watching some event. This guy from CNBC, he was featuring some of the Korean projects like Icon, and he mentioned Fantom as well. And people are really, really excited in South Korea about Fantom. People are saying this is going to be the next Icon. So yeah, it's certainly we should keep this on radar. You never know, in blockchain and cryptocurrency, anything can happen. A project like EOS or Icon or some other heavy hitters, without having any prototype, any productivity, any working product, they can be like several billions dollar of market cap. So yeah, look at some of the article, guys. This is very interesting. Let me see. Yeah, so this article is trying to review the Fantom ICO. Yeah. So Fantom ICO offers a DAG-based blockchain protocol for instant transaction and infinite scalability at near zero cost. The Fantom has set a throughput target 300,000 transactions per second. Here's the value proposition. The bottom is called the Opera core layer. So yeah, they have Opera chain, something like smart contracts, and they have Lechesis protocol. So this is very unique and very new, model. And transactions are confirmed by leveraging a DAG, that is directed acyclic graph, allowing nodes to process transaction. Similar to a blockchain, transaction are saved on each node in the network through data is not required to be saved across all nodes. Yeah, in order to validate transaction, a second type of node is employed called the witness. So these are some of the technology they are using to scale. So basically, they have their diagram here. So look at the team. This guy is the founder, Dr. An. Holds a PhD computer science from Yonsei University and is president of Korea Food Tech Association. So looks like they have some sort of tie-up with government agencies. And yeah, so Dr. An record of previous success in the startup is noteworthy. In 1998, he founded a location-based service company called Point One, which he then sold after IPO. Again in 2010, Dr. An founded food tech platform. So yeah, he's serial entrepreneur. So he's having a good track record. Again, it's in South Korea, so we don't have much data, to see these people, and that's the pain point, guys. So, and that's the reason these ICOs, fly under the radar, like Icon did, or like some other projects. And they are also partnered with the Food Tech Association as a partner, which includes the top 90 leading companies in $200 billion food industry. Yeah, so this is a top company which is having larger market cap. So they are partnered with them. As mentioned above, CEO Dr. An also serves as president of this association. With Dr. An's extensive background in both the food and technology sectors, Fantom plan to start building their ecosystem with D-apps for food reservations, delivering service and supply. So basically, they are targeting this sector, supply chain and food. So they will have their D-apps developed on their Opera chain, on their platform for these verticals. The team have expressed their intention to leverage partnership via the food tech towards the end. The sales team also plans to promote the product to retailers and street vendors as a cheaper alternative to the transaction fees. Yeah, like I said, this is DAG-based technology, and which is almost zero cost transaction. So yeah, it will be good for the adoption. There won't be hefty fees. So DAG-based protocols provide one path to a scalability that has in the past proven attractive to investors, with previous projects such as IOTA, Byteball and Nano having seen significant returns post. So these are some of the companies using DAG protocol. But yeah, if I talk about Fantom, so they are bringing something new in this protocols in the DAG. So they are basically integrating DAG-based protocols into their Opera chain, into the smart contract. So if you see here, while those projects held from the first wave of DAG protocols, the next round could well induce similar sentiments within this space. A real value add Fantom brings to the table the incorporation of infrastructure for smart contracts and DApps, which prior DAG projects like IOTA and Nano didn't offer. So basically they didn't have this feature, IOTA and Nano, and they have done great, guys. If I look at the IOTA ROI, you'll be amazed. Your mind will be blown. If you look at here, the ISO stats I was looking at here, and this company has given more than 4,000 times gain. So if you calculate, guys, if you just put, let's say, 10,000 Indian rupees in IOTA, and if it is like 4,000 times, it is insane. It's 4 crore. And it's huge money, you know, for most of the middle class people here in India. Yeah, so I'm not saying this is going to be a repeat of IOTA, but yes, looks like they have right set of partnerships and they understand this space, and they are coming with some futuristic, some innovative technology which can have impact on blockchain industry and can and they can have higher market cap when they hit exchanges. And keeping the facts in mind, they are still far from the development, so this should be taken into consideration. But at the same time, there are many projects which is still running on Ethereum smart contract, which still having ERC20 tokens, but they have higher market cap. If I look at here, so they are with competition of Hedera Hashgraph. So if you have heard about Hashgraph, guys, it is getting immense amount of hype. There are a lot of people talking about Hashgraph. I think they are having more than 50,000 people in their Telegram, and people are dying to get their hands on Hashgraph. So if you look at here, according to the Fantom roadmap, the testnet launch is planned for Q4 2018. Fantom may encounter competition from other DAG protocols like Hedera, Hashgraph, and Constellation, which also plan to have live testnet by the end of 2018. So Hashgraph is having similar kind of technology, but they are mostly for enterprises, mostly for the private companies. So it's not going to be an open source technology. It's not going to be a public blockchain. On the other hand, these companies, Fantom or IOTA, so these are open source technology. Yeah, so it will be very interesting to see how they are competing with a company like Hashgraph or IOTA. Hedera both deploy similar architectures to Fantom through their incorporation of smart contract functionality. So they are into same field. So they are also integrating the smart contracts platform. But as my understanding goes, Hashgraph is for the enterprises. So it's basically private blockchain. So in terms of TPS, Hedera also have taken aim at higher figure, which they purport to have already achieved. As a project based out of Korea, Fantom could arguably maintain a hold on their domestic market via the connections Dr. Ann and others on the team possesses. So yeah, like I said, they have some connections with government in South Korea, so they can use that and can implement their tech. Nonetheless, this is not a guarantee, and the progress of Fantom is relation to direct contenders will represent a crucial element in achieving adoption with enterprises. So guys, I've also heard of some sort of partnership with Oracle. So I really don't know what level of partnership, you know, they have with Oracle, but yeah, they're organizing some meetup. They are like, if you see here, yeah, so Fantom Foundation will hold our first meetup at the Oracle Korea headquarters in Seoul. So yeah, so they are having some sort of partnership. It will be very interesting to see. If you see here, they're trying to explain how this thing works. So in DAG, each transaction is linked from one to another, and since there are no miners in the system, transactions times will improve as more people use it. So there won't be any miners here, you know, mining. So these are the nodes, you know, without miners. I think they are using a proof of stake. So yeah, we'll have to see. Yes, guys. So let's quickly look at the when they will have their whitelist and how much they are trying to raise. So let's do it quickly. I think this video is getting a little longer, guys. Yeah, sorry about that. So they are trying to raise like $40 million for the crowd sale, and they have whitelisting starting on 21st May for the pre-sale. So yes, guys, mark your calendar. They will have their whitelist on 21st, and 21st May KYC for public pre-sale. On the same day they will have the KYC opened, and on 24th May they have conference in South Korea, CNBC. Yeah, they will be featured on CNBC Asia, and they will have their public pre-sale begin. So yeah, they will have their pre-sale on 25th May, and they have whitelisting for the public sale on 8th June, and then same day they will have the KYC for the public main sale. And they will have the Lechesis DAG technical paper. So they will have their technical paper for this protocol. This is unique thing. Yeah, so they will have their a technical paper released to make people understand about this protocol. They will have their middleware beta launch on 29th June. And 29th June, they will have their ERC20 token generation. So yeah, so it looks like in June, they will have their ICO and you'll get your ERC20 token. So yes, guys, keep this on radar. Looks like it could be a good ICO. There will be hype since this is from South Korea, and a lot of people are not happy with Quarkchain. So Quarkchain is really like, you know, messing with the people, and looks like the KYC and the whitelist is a big joke, guys. You have to have some score from community, you have to have some score from technical understanding, then there is a KYC, so a lot of processes, you know, involved. I'm really you know, I'm not trying hard to get into Quarkchain. It's really hard. Even you get their location, I think it will be very tiny, so it won't make any difference. So rather than Quarkchain, I'll focus on Fantom Foundation and we'll see how it shapes. But still, Quarkchain is great project. I think the amount of hype Quarkchain has, the amount of people they have in Telegram, the amount of influencers, you know, people like Ian Belina, you know, talking about Quarkchain. This will be the big ICO, and we'll see on the exchange. We'll try to pick some on exchange, guys. So yes, guys, this is it for now. Thank you for watching, and thank you for spending your time. It's 22 minutes long video, guys, so I'll try to make shorter videos. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, please share, and please comment. Have a good day. Thank you.